kalaflaya tuhane to tola to wala talu tutupu ke la saya mo poni poni. Greetings and kalaflaya to these are our news bulletin for tonight. For Kiem the Kautaha European Development Fund, Limeseo Afe Tupe New Zealand, ke lata mai malolo hila he motu. Niue receives $500,000 New Zealand dollars to assist with power upgrades. Sive tau kai mata he tau tangata o whenonga. Eva. Quarantine department checks all raw food taken by travellers. Wahoko e aho kusika muhiika he maangaha aluputu ke lau. Despite the bad weather over the weekend, Alofi North held their annual Marine Day. Ne maua e niue tolu seo afe euro kavi lime seo afe tupe New Zealand mai he matakau European Development Fund ke langwatai whalo matangahua i lalo hifo he National Strategic Plan pia foki mui Energy Roadmap ha niue. Koe tau tupe nei ne langwatai e whahinga hua hila ke tamaia ki e tau transformer hila fo moi hiki e tau kawihila i lunga ke he lalo whanua. Ko ngā hua e tau insinia he whahinga hua hila ke he tau whahitap ko mole ke whakatutu e tau transformers fo mai hiki hifo e tau kawihila ne o halalunga ke he lalo whanua. Ka mata mai i he matakau he tuila ke hoko tiki toa. Ko mana ki ke whakausi e wala mai he whalenga ngau ki whanua kula ke he mahina ke he tau mahina mai mua. Koe langmataianga nei ke pui e tau koloa mahuinga mai whakamailonga, foki e tau malolo he hiki ki anga he matangi, ne lauia e motu ki ai asi o moi e tau matakau nei ke mau tau seose aniwe. Niue received 300,000 euros, roughly around 500,000 New Zealand dollars, to help deliver the vision of a sustainable energy sector for a prosperous Niue. Aligned with the goals of the strategic plan, as with Niue's energy roadmap, the funds have assisted acquire power transformers to shift the overhead power cables underground. Engineers from the Niue Power Corporation have successfully installed the new transformers and removed the overhead cables from Tuila to Toa. The remaining section from the hospital to Whanokula will be completed in the coming months. This alongside reinforcements to the solar grid with significantly drive Niue's energy objective under its national strategic plan to build a sustainable future that meets economic and social needs while preserving environmental integrity, social stability and the Niue culture. Slowly but surely with such EDF and NZ aid, Assistant Niue is able to build on a climate resilient nation, including reducing reliance on fossil fuels. With reduction of expenditures, Niue is able to redirect the savings to other national priorities. Ke he mataulu e mahina ha sepetama ko kamata sivi he whainga ho pupui moko e tau puha kai osi ha kua lahi e whahanoa he tau tangata mo e nā kai whakamea whamita ki tau talo ni kua tātu ki New Zealand. Ne tau se e matakau pui moko ha New Zealand e taha kumikumianga mo e ko kisia ke tau puha kai ka hoko atu ki New Zealand kua nā kai whakamea whamitaki mo e hahai ai whala tau moko ke he tau talo mata ni kua whawhanua atu ki New Zealand. Pea mai takitaki e matakau pui moko po ke whainga hua pui moko ha Niue, New Testament awe, kua hohoko mai whalopulotu me matakau pui moko New Zealand ke tau se e tau kumikumianga ke mahina ha Iuni mai kua kisia kua lata ke sivi e tau puhakai ke he mali e wakalele to hohoko atu ki New Zealand. Koe tau kai mata ka sivi, koe tau talo mata, tau ka ufi, tau fuaniu, me tau ufi. Nā kai sivi e tau puha ne kua tokai e tau kai moho. Tō nā kai maua e tau kalalo pepa ke lata me tau puha mata a tō sivi. Tu mau e whahinga hua ke hātaki me whakahoho e tau tangata ke mailonga e tau mata whakatuwhano e whahinga hua, pui moko ke tu mau ke maike ke uta e tau kai mata ke lata me tau mga whawa i New Zealand. Ka eke ke nākai whanongongo ke he tau hata kianga he whainga hua, pui pui moko, tau whai anoanoanga e whainga hua pui pui moko a New Zealandi, ke tauwhi me nākai liu mai ke tātua puaka I mata ki New Zealandi. Niue Quarantine started inspection of all bins at the airport, advised by the New Zealand Quarantine Department. The system that is being carried out by the Quarantine Department here on Island was issued out by the New Zealand Biosecurity Department to protect all exported products from Niue to New Zealand.
We had the audit by a New Zealand MPI back in June, the first week, and the auditor found that we have been complacent with a lot of our exports into New Zealand, especially the taro, the coconut, and the cassava and the yam. But through the audit, it was found out that we were also taking V into New Zealand without proper documentation, and there are a lot of other stuffs that we have been taking to New Zealand without any proper paperwork, and this has prompted the MPI to do an audit on us. And ever since that, in order for us to remain on that pathway to take our fresh produce into New Zealand, we have to comply with New Zealand rules. Otherwise, if we don't, they're gonna stop that pathway of us of ours, and we won't be able to take our taros or coconuts into New Zealand.
Raw taro, coconuts, cassava, yam, honey and kaluku or fern will be checked. If travellers do not properly clean their produce before export, there is a chance Quarantine New Zealand will ban taro exports or any raw produce to New Zealand.
We still have the awareness side of ours to keep all our taros clean, peel our taros, the cassava or the yam, clean the coconuts. I don't take it with unpeeled because it's a hassle, because normally there's still insects or nematodes that are stuck to the local produce, so it's better to have it peeled. That way it's way cleaner, easy for us and easy for those guys on the other end to inspect. Because if you take it unpeeled, it's gonna create a lot of problems. For one thing, we're not gonna issue a certificate. That's the important one. So if we don't issue a certificate for your bin, and if it gets to New Zealand, they will not accept your bin as well. They'll simply chuck it into the bin. So it's best to have your chili bins inspected by us first, get a quarantine tape before we issue a phytosanitary certificate for your goods to be allowed into New Zealand.
Goods that will not be inspected are fish, bianiwe, in powdered form, and all umu food. Kua whakatata e tau malolo he tau mamatu whiwhine ha alofi toke lau ke whale tolo he maanga ke whaita puka mole. Tōla he fulfuluala mai ke he kehe e tau ngahua lima ne kua whakatata koe tau koloa tuitui, tau I pili, tau koloa lalanga moe longa tufoki. Haha iai e tau mamatua he maanga ne kua whakafua e tau kai ke lata ia me tau tangata. Pea mai e ke pule he ha alofi toke lau, Honourable Wainga Tukuitanga, kua whiawhia lahi ke numela tangata ne kua kauwhakalataha ke tau whahaloanga he tau mamatua whiwhine ha alofi toke lau. Kua amamanaki e tau koloa he tau mamatua whiwhine he maanga ke liu whakatata, ke he aho whakatata he maanga, he ne kua amamanaki ke tau sia he whahi, he aho whaiumu he whahi tapu nei. Last week, the Alofi North women displayed beautiful handicrafts at the village hall and invited people to witness their hard work leading up to the annual show day. There was such a variety of different crafts to be displayed, from embroidery pieces to iepili blankets, hand-woven mats, hats, different types of necklaces and earrings. According to the village PM, Honourable Wainga Tukitonga, that the women's one-day event was a great success, with heaps of people that attended, as well as the beautiful crafts that decorated every corner of the village hall. The women's display will be showcased again at the village show day this coming Saturday. Ke hawhaiumu kua mole ne whakalataha e tō tangata ke lata moe ahafusi ka whetoko he maanga alofi toke lau. Pesini kua nāka I hanghang mitaki e fuafuang matangi, a ko havili moe toe uha toko uafuru mawhitu e waka ni ko hohoko atu ki Moana. Pea mai takitaki am takau takitaki maanga ko tuli haka halufta ke lau, ke he tau nei kua nākai whai fufuta, pale ke lata mai tau ika hiki, ha kua manako ke leveki mai pui pui e tau ika hiki ke lata mai atu tau atu hawi mua. Ke fufuta mamafa he tau wahakula kua kautu e matotani ko Morgan Mangtongia, ne kua fusi e wahakula 1.2 kilo. Ua ki a Sima Tanevesi ki he 1 kilo he wahakula, mo ki a tolua ki whinatu ki matotani ko Petaia Misikea ki he hana wahakula koe 5.5 e kilo. Pe he takitaki maanga koe tautangata he maanga ne kua kauwhakalataha ke he tau takawhanga ke he uluulu, mai kua alasia lau tolu ne ko hiai e tau i ka whanga ke he kehe. Pese ni kua nākai hanganga mitaki e tahi ha koe tau matangi malolo. Whakatoa toa e tau whawhiawhia he maanga ke he taha tuwha pale ke he whale tolo he maanga. Over the weekend, Alofi North Village held their annual Marine Day. This year, only 27 markers were able to participate, with only 4 fishermen able to get catches. According to the chairperson of the village council, Tutuli Haka, that despite the miserable weather of non-stop rain and harsh winds, the annual event carried on. There wasn't a bottom fish category this year. He says to encourage fishermen to slow down on overfishing and leave the fish to grow and recover. Master fisherman Morgan Mangtongia took out heaviest pelagic fish with a tuna weighing in at 6.8 kilos. Second place went to Sima Tanevesi with a 6 kilo tuna, and in third, Petaia Misikea with a 5.5 kilo tuna. The event concluded at the Alofi North Hall with a prize giving. Kua liliu mai e kautaha ko Ream and Plumbing ke he motu ke matutaki alau tolu ato whetoko fusieka ka mata mai he aho ine awhi tō whakausia i ke he awhaiumu he whahitapu nei. Ke lata mai aho whakamua he whetoko fusieka wha e posi ne ko hohoko atu ki Moana mai tau tangata hongo fulumalima ne ko whenonga mai pauaki ke kauwhalataha e ke whetoko nei. Aho whakapā he whetoko koe wahakula 1.7 kilo ne kua kautu, ke lato me aho he tau posi. Toko hongfluma fitu alau tolu ne kua whenonga tu ki Moana ke he waka, si koe pāla ne kua hongfluma fitu e kilo, he mamafa ne kua kautu ke he aho whakapā, ke lata moe mai tau waka. Amana ki ke whai aho ke whakahoko ai e tau wheua fusi ka whetoko nei, ne kua kamata he aho iniawhi, moe amana ke whakatoa he aho whaiumu. Ream and Plumbing World have returned to Niue to partake in a 4-day fishing competition with weighing in taking place at 11 a.m. daily, starting yesterday till Saturday. 4 boats ventured out to the sea yesterday with 15 international anglers. Heaviest catch caught on a boat yesterday was a yellowfin tuna weighing in at 6.9 kilos. 17 canoe fishermen were out at sea yesterday morning. Heaviest fish caught on the waka for day 1 was a wahoo weighing in at 17 kilos. According to the event organizer, Ms. Maika Fuhi knew that the weather was good and some catches were unfortunate because of sharks. The wharf will be publicly open for those interested in seeing catches over the next 4 days from 11 a.m. with the competition ending this coming Saturday. And that is all of our news bulletin for tonight. Goes mene ada tolu a tau wala tala tutupu ke lata ia mo pauli po nei. Kena no whaame kia munuine po.